Hi everybody. I just wanted to give my 2 cents on the Olympic finals in women's gymnastics. Um, I am going to start with the vault. I thought that the vault judging was very fair. Um, I think that it's amazing that Michaela Skinner, uh, the American athlete, was able to get the silver medal because she was left off the Rio team, and everybody, a lot of people actually, thought that she paid her dues in 2016 and she was supposed to be on that team. And she's not the best gymnast execution wise, but she has very high difficulty, and she competed two of the most difficult vaults in the Olympic Games, the Chang and the Amanar, and she executed them very well. Andrade, the Brazilian gymnast, congratulations to her, she got second. Probably won because of amplitude and distance from the horse. I think that she did a fantastic job, and very, very happy for the Brazilian gold. And Andrade is actually a really, really good example of perseverance because she had 3 ACL surgeries. And when you rip your Achilles, usually your jumping ability and your ability to spring off of events goes down because the Achilles tendon is very fundamental in getting the lift off of the air. So it's amazing that she was able to go through not one but 3 surgeries and capture the vault title, because a lot of gymnasts that tear their Achilles lose their tumbling ability. Like Aliyah Mustafina used to have much better tumbling skills before she tore her Achilles tendon. So it's remarkable that Andrade was able to do what she did under the circumstances, and I think she has a very bright future. She's in her 20s, but I think that in Paris she could even make an impact. Now, onto the bars. A bit disappointed with Sunisa Lee. She was one of the favorites, but she lost her connection value, and on 2 skills, I believe it was. And I'm very disappointed that she got the bronze. But under the circumstances, I think that she got lucky as well because the Chinese gymnast Liu Yufei did a very good routine, and I think that the judges, for whatever reason, underscore her. She could have gotten the bronze, in my opinion. The silver went to Lyankova. Now Lyankova is was third in Russian nationals, so she was the third best gymnast in Russia, and it wasn't 100% that she would get into the event final, but she showed up, and she showed up really well. And I think that if she adds difficulty to her routine, if she adds more skills, maybe a Nebaeva, she can probably challenge Nina Derweil and Sunisa Lee at the top level. But I think it was a very just result for her, and I'm really over the moon that she got a silver because her performance was very clean, very well executed, polished. She had a little bit of leg separation on the Jova, which is the full twist between the bars, but if she cleans that up and she adds in a Beava and maybe some more difficulty, She's going to be right up there in the years to come on the bars. Um, the floor final. I am over the moon for my Murakami. Uh, she got third place. I think that third place for her was very well deserved. Um, she doesn't have the highest degree of difficulty, which is why she couldn't compete for silver and gold. But her dance is spectacular. It's amazing how well she executed her dance. Like, she drew me into the routine. It was just mesmerizing. She's one of my favorite gymnasts. She's a very quirky gymnast. Her choreography is very original, very, very out of the box, very modern, and I really like that about her. She has a great quality to her choreography, and I felt like NBC didn't give her enough credit when they were covering her, because she's the world champion in 2017 on floor. She's the bronze medalist in 2018, and in 2018 she got second after Simone Biles in the all-around. On top of that, in 2019 she had an injury to her back and she wasn't able to compete at the Worlds. But if she had competed on the Worlds, I'm sure she would have added a few medals there to Japan's total. And she's really in a category of her own in terms of Japanese gymnastics, because nobody has been able to claim as many world medals as she has, and she did it in a very short time span. And she only keeps getting better with age. And I was a little disappointed by the sort of attitude that NBC had towards her, because they should have touted her more because she was the hometown favorite. But she had a fifth place finish in the all-around, which was good. They didn't cover her at all in the all-around finals, so I was a little disappointed about that. And I think Jade Carey definitely deserved the gold. Her tumbling was very, very high level. Nobody could compete with her difficulty level. Didn't have the best execution. And there are gymnasts that are natural dancers, and there are gymnasts that are that need to work on it. And she really did work on it. She didn't used to have the same sort of dance ability as she has now. The composition of her routine was very, very well put together to make her look more graceful and elegant. For a person that is not naturally artistic and doesn't have that natural artistry, I think that the entire package really showed through in the Olympic final, and she did deserve the gold by miles. Vanessa Ferrari, very, very, very happy for her, because she's been waiting for this Olympic medal for many Olympics, and in 2012 she was tied for the bronze, and she didn't get the bronze because of a tiebreaker. Aliyah Mustafa ended up with the bronze that particular year, but very, very proud of Ferrari, because she's older. She's in her 30s. This is probably her last Olympics, and to go out on such a high note and win the silver is a really, really big achievement. And just very happy that she was able to perform as well as she did under the pressure with such great tumbling and coming off of an injury in 2019. I think it's really remarkable, and I just love watching gymnastics because it motivates me to do things, because it's just amazing that these athletes are at their peak despite